Hello everybody, Donkey here, and yes, we are back with some more Train Sim 2021. And today we are on the West Coast Main Line South. And we have this Class 66 in Freightliner Power Haul livery. And apparently this scenario we have just taken over from a colleague with this Class 66, and we're continuing his journey. And it looks like we're taking an array of containers today. So yeah, this is the West Coast Main Line South. We did the North, West Coast Main Line North, in another series of videos. So if you want to check those out, they are on the channel. But we will be doing some of the South videos now. And we're starting it off with this Power Haul Freightliner Class 66. So, before we jump in, I just want to say, if you are a new viewer and you haven't subscribed yet, please do so down below. Alright, let's jump into the cab and get a moving. Okay, so it says, good afternoon driver, please get the locomotive ready for departure and head south as soon as the signal's clear. Remember, the train's maximum speed is 75. Okay, so let's have a look. We can look up here. And we can get some instrument lights, cab lights. We'll just put this to daytime running. So unfortunately on this Class 66, a lot of the computer stuff doesn't work, but we can at least, sometimes there's this thing down here that you have to do, but I think that is all set up. Let's get this up. And yeah, it doesn't look like the speed controller works. Sander works. We have a yellow, so we can actually get out of here. So all we do first is put this in and clear the AWS there. And we release the brakes. Class 66 is one of the easiest locomotives to use, and we can start going. But I think I've said it in the previous videos, I absolutely adore the Class 66. I absolutely love it. It is one of my absolute favourites, and we can actually check it out here. The Class 66 is one of my absolute favourites. And it looks like we're taking an array of different containers, the 20-foot ones by the looks of things. Very nice. Right, so where are we actually going? So we are going about 36 miles, Wembley Central, 74. So this scenario actually takes about 90 minutes to do, which is about an hour and a half. Which isn't too bad, but you are doing some serious miles in the West Coast Main Line South. And it's just warning us there that that is a double yellow. And yeah, I mean, if we take a look at this, the West Coast Main Line South is huge. Huge map. Goes all the way up here. Just like the North. West Coast Main Line North, they are probably the two DLC routes that are the biggest. I would definitely put them down as the biggest. If there are bigger ones, you'd have to let me know, but yeah, those two routes, the North and the South, are just, there is some long scenarios on them, 100-odd minute scenarios. But that's just train sim for you. Some people don't like, you know, big long 100 minute scenarios that, you know, that's going over 2 hours, I'm in the middle. Sometimes I'm up for it, sometimes I'm not. But it all depends. And the headlights on this are completely wrong. I don't know why I can't put it into daytime running. It doesn't seem to want to do it. But we'll stick it on night there. That'll be perfect. And I believe that the West Coast Main Line South here, I'm not too sure when it came out, but it is one of those routes that is, it looks a little bit better than most. Okay, so the West Coast Main Line South actually came out, if I'm reading this right, and we're going to have to stop soon. The West Coast Main Line South London Euston to Birmingham route actually came out in 2020, September. I'm not sure if this is part of that route, or if that DLC just builds upon it, but from what I know, just looking at it, it does look way better. We can actually kick it up, I think. This route actually looks way better than some of the older routes. You can definitely tell that it's a bit of a newer route. And just want to keep an eye out. Looks like we've got greens, to be honest, but I just want to keep an eye out just in case. We do crop a red. Can't necessarily see. Single yellow signal. We just passed a double, so I imagine the next one's going to be red. So we better start slowing. Probably to let a passenger train pass, maybe. I don't want to slow too much. We've got another yellow, so we can creep on by. But the thing with these long freight scenarios is most of the time it is literally just set and forget. And I mean, I've been sitting at top speed in this Classic 6 now for probably a good half hour, and it's literally just green signals all the way, set it and forget it. But when something like the yellow signals come up, you do have to pay attention. But it looks like we're okay. Signal yellow. Those down there look green, so we might be okay. But yeah, every now and then you will get something like a yellow signal. It's to be expected. But like I say, a lot of the time it is just set it and forget it, and sit back. And that's why I tend not to like these long freight journeys too much, because it is literally just, you're not really doing a lot when there's not a lot happening. I like to be actually playing the game. It looks like maybe him over there. But we are about 10 miles away from Bletchley. I think that's how you say it. Bletchley. We're stopping there apparently, and then it's to Wembley Central. So you'll probably join me when we're closer. Okay, so we're coming up to Bletchley now, and the AWS should go off as we have a couple of signals and speed changes. We'll start braking, give it a little bit of brake to come down to that 30 mile an hour mark. And apparently we are stopping here. Yep, we are stopping at platform 5. We are ahead of schedule. The Classic 6 can brake and stop really, really quickly, so we don't just want to put the brake on immediately. Speed drops to 25. Again, we'll just give it a little bit of... I don't know why that 25 is so messed up though. But we'll just give it a little bit of brake. Sort of bring it down to that. Just so it doesn't penalise us too much. At least we're coming into the platform at quite a slow speed, so I should be okay. So it looks like we're coming off these main lines here, and those will be main lines over there as well, where that 377 was. Just coming into here at a nice steady speed. We'll try and stop on the marker that it gives us. But thanks to that changing the brakes mode from passenger to goods, we're getting a bit more of a brake when we apply it. It's just if you're carrying heavy goods, it just applies it a bit more, I think. It's a bit more, it can be a bit more harsh because there's not, passengers to worry about. Right, I think we're just stopping anywhere in this orange marker. It does say platform 5, however. Is that a red signal for us? Or have we got the yellow? I think that's for that line over there. So we have got the yellow. I think we can go ahead here. I did save it back there just in case. And we are fine. We are stopping down here at the platform though. I imagine we can stop anywhere along here. Sort of just let it roll to a stop. Parking brake on, which means we can release this. We won't roll anywhere. And we can see the little on buttons come on. And I think we've got to wait here. Let's get a look at this thing from outside. Well, there's a passenger train that's expected to pass us. Classic 6. Power Hall. Freightliner Power Hall livery, looking good. This is 66579. I'm not sure if that number corresponds to the livery, whether that class or that number logo actually took the Power Hall, but who knows? Who knows? It does look good though. I do like the Power Hall livery. Okay, so we're about 5.5 miles from Wembley Central. Not too far now. Most of the journey has just been sat at top speed, so it's been quite a relaxing one. Sit back and relax. Just got to watch out for the odd AWS going off, but it should, well, I think we're going to get a bit closer before it starts bringing us down and giving us some yellow lights, but it will do eventually. Okay, about 3 miles to Wembley. Not far. Would have thought maybe it would have started bringing us down by now, but there's that yellow we're going up on now. I know it's green. Thought it was yellow. Not too worried though, as the Classic 6 can stop quite quickly. I think there's the yellow signal. There it is. So should get AWS sounding. Acknowledged. And as you can see, because we've got it on goods, we are literally braking hard, even though I haven't applied it that much. That's just what the goods braking mode gets you, is quite a hard braking, as it doesn't have to worry about passengers being in coaches and stuff and giving them an unpleasant ride. I just tend to hear about 40 miles an hour. We don't want to come into Wembley Central too quick. Like I say, the Classic 6 can literally stop relatively quick, but it will still, you know, it's not going to stop on a dime if we apply it too late. So we'll just do it incrementally as we get closer. But like I say, the whole journey pretty much has just been sat at 75. Enjoying the views, really. I reckon this route would be quite good as a passenger route, which we have got a few passenger scenarios, so, or commuter scenarios, so we will be checking those out as well. I reckon it would be a bit more engaging, things going on, you know, stop start sort of thing. But I do like a good class 6.6 carrying some freight, so this one really did appeal to me quite a bit. Bit of a weird place for a freight train to stop here, but maybe another driver is going to be taking over our shift after us, so that might be the reason why we're stopping here at Wembley Central. Just try and get it in a bit more. And then we'll jump outside here as this comes to a stop. There we go. So that was the Class 6.6 Freightliner Power Haul on the West Coast Main Line South DLC for Train Sim 2021. If you want to check this out yourself, you can. It is on the career scenario, so you can check it out. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.